Greetings, my friends. I hope we're all doing well. In this video, I'm gonna return to one of my favorite topics. But before I do, if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Help me to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, for those who have never been here before, this channel is something different. It's not the standard Hail Satan type left-hand path channel. What we're doing is attempting to get down deep into the history, philosophy, and especially the psychology of this path. And also, this channel has nothing to do with faith. I know a whole lot of people are on the left-hand path out of faith, and I find that discouraging because faith is what keeps the Christians docile little sheep. Here, we're about knowledge. And knowledge is power, while faith is subservience. Because if you have faith, then you don't need knowledge. You just need to believe. But I digress. Anyway, getting back to the topic, a friend asked this question. Thomas, you say in the primal is truth. What exactly does that mean? How can the ancients know the truth when we're so much more intelligent now than they were? Okay, to begin with, this is not about intelligence. It's about wisdom. Because in today's world, there are many intelligent people who aren't very wise. For example, just go to any college campus and you'll see plenty of them. And they are intelligent, but understand that it's easier to train a smart dog than a dumb one. Think about it. In modern Western society, it isn't about knowing, it's about obeying. It's about being a faceless cog in a machine. Now, the powers that be would prefer that you were ignorant. That's what they really want. That's why the school system here in the United States is so horrible. But if you have some brains, what they'll do is try to make you into a academic bulimic, someone who takes in information and then regurgitates the content. That way you're not getting any real intellectual nutrition, because truly understanding the content of your education may lead to you realizing that much of it's bullshit. Now, it may seem I'm going off course here because I get the point of what the commenter is trying to say. Knowledge of the individual is, of course, different than the accumulated knowledge of the society. And it's true, we have accumulated a good deal of knowledge over the many centuries, but it's a different kind of knowledge. What we have today is the knowledge of the observer instead of the wisdom of the participant. This is because we're out of touch with the world around us, the real world. We can only observe it. Western civilization has evolved into a prison of steel, glass, and concrete, with high-tech devices becoming our prison guards. We can try to make sense of the world outside a prison cell using reason and empiricism, but we can't really know it unless we're immersed in it. And for much of human history, we experienced total immersion. We were part of it, part of the world, one with the experience of existence. Now, I'm not talking about hippie tree-hugging bullshit here. Not some spoiled rich kid's idea of getting back to nature. No, I'm referring to the primordial aspects of being, of the raw, primitive human. which is still in us. I've said it many times before, the veneer of civilization is thin and unnatural and artificial gloss. But if you look closely, you can see the natural surface underneath. Because who we were for many hundreds of thousands of years, the knowledge we've accumulated over the eons has been etched into our very DNA. Just as a dog retains the pack mentality of the wolf, we retain the savage instincts of the barbarian. But there's even deeper layers than that. We still have pre-human knowledge within us. One example would be the primordial aversion to snakes, which stems from our ancient primate ancestors who dwelled in the canopies of the equatorial rainforests. Do you get it? But if you're still confused, I can simplify all this. What you want to do is go to the source, because the knowledge of the observer can only go so far. What you want is the wisdom of the participant. For example, if you have an interest in military history, instead of reading a book or listening to the ramblings of an academic, speak to a veteran, someone who's been there, who's experienced what it is to participate in battle. But you may ask, Thomas, how can I listen to the dead voices of the ancients who haven't spoken for millennia? There is a way you can do that. The primal wisdom is still there within our genetic code and even deeper within the collective unconscious. But how do we bring this up, you may ask? Through dark ritual and deep meditation, that's how. Through ritual and meditation, we can commune with the old gods. We can even go so deeply, we can bring forth Leviathan, the serpent out of the primordial chaos. What I'm saying is, we can hear the voices of the gods who still linger within our human genetic code, and even learn from the pre-human aspects within the collective unconscious. What this is divine knowledge, gnosis, which is something that does not come down from above, but up from below, the underworld, deep within us. So, in conclusion, my friends, I hope that was a suitable answer to the question. And if any of you are interested in learning how to commune with the ancients, then join our organization, the Sect of the Horn God. We are a real world organization, not just online, and we're looking for a few good, hungry souls searching for some answers. The link to join is down below in the comments section. Until next time.